and to support the cause towards the advancement of trade and industry in our nation. This is because we believe that this is what drives the development and growth of any economy. As we evolve as an organization, we are aware of the need to establish great partners who would work with us in line of our vision of being the leading enabler of digital inclusion in Africa. We are very clear in our minds that we cannot succeed on our own. Hence, we are determined to collaborate with organizations and platforms like yours in advancing the goals and objectives of our respective organizations. With ICT today contributing almost 19% to our nation's GDP, and the realities of our vibrant and energetic young population of innovative tech entrepreneurs spanning out from different parts of this city of Lagos and across the country, and the realities of our own growing digital economy, we are poised as an organization to reposition ourselves and advance the growth and prosperity of our nation. And what better way to do this than to support what the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry is doing. On a final note, I would like to emphasize that it is important that we all keep working together towards creating effective and productive digital infrastructure that will power and propel our nation's digital economy. We are hopeful that in a short time, we will be listed as one of the most advanced digital economies operating out of Africa. We would like to wish you all a smooth and successful Expo and exhibition. And as I am hopeful that at the end of these 2 days, we will have created sustainable networks that will support our objectives. Thank you very much for listening. For and on behalf of Professor Muhammad Bello Abubakar, Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Galaxy Backbone Limited. Thank you for listening.
Digivation Network.
Key role played by governments that can be leveraged. How governments in recent times have provided opportunities to be leveraged upon to drive efficient digital infrastructure. The government, through the Federal Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, led by Professor Isa Ibrahim Pantami, has continued to provide an enabling environment for business and innovation to thrive in order to stimulate digital economy. In recent times, the government has accelerated its intervention through various policies, such as National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy, NDEP, National Broadband Plan and its implementation, and also e-government master plan. As Galaxy Backbone, we are focused primarily on making available solid and service infrastructure, which are two pillars: a national digital economic policy and strategy. It's the one area that can help create platforms for other local ICT companies, original equipment manufacturers, and organizations from private and public sector dealing with a lot of data and several other ICT requirements. So this is why Galaxy Backbone has continued its drive to provide digital infrastructure platforms that both public and private organizations can leverage. So our role in this partnership, how Galaxy is positioned for private sector to partner with them to be able to deliver service. We have made considerable efforts to position ourselves at the forefront of the PPP imperative. Our great ideas further on improving and making more collaborations rather than having competitions. Rather than competing with many, we actually have platforms that can be leveraged for us to cooperate. So we have GBB has done a deep dive into adopting a process that will enable our partnership initiative with the company. So partnership increases the company's efficiency and strength by supplementing our capabilities and further build on our vision of digital inclusion. I will expatiate more in other slides. Next one. So in 3 areas, most especially, we have infrastructure that can be leveraged. Internet connectivity, data center infrastructure, and unified communications. In the details, you will see opportunities that are available to bridge or close some of the gaps earlier highlighted by the keynote speakers, which many private sector can be able to leverage on. Already, we are already partnering with a lot of enterprise, and we are still open to do more, especially for small-scale enterprise business owners. Next slide, please. In the area of connectivity, this is Galaxy's already existing, ongoing, and future backbone. You can see that as part of the challenges earlier identified, which are middle mile, in the earlier presentation, is about fiber being able to go to so many areas within the country. And you can see that a significant portion of Nigerian states have been covered by existing, ongoing, and future plan of Galaxy backbone. The lower green aspect that you can see are those that are in place since 2018. And in selecting the route of our fiber, Galaxy specifically chose routes that are not commonly traversed by existing provider, so that underserved communities can also have the advantage of broadband penetration. So for many areas where we don't have infrastructure, Galaxy backbone already have a backbone passing through some of these locations. So all what we need is to partner with various service providers that will be able to deliver the last mile and be able to also generate incomes for their own organizations. The red aspect are those that are in plan, and in about 2 years or a year plus, we will also reach those areas. Those that are in dark blue, upper there, are those that have recently been delivered within just about a space of 1 year. And the blue one upper there are the one that work is currently ongoing. So in about a year, as I said, Galaxy backbone will turn all this to green. And this provides a lot of opportunity that can be leveraged by many service providers to deliver last mile services to customers and Nigerian citizens. Next slide. So if you combine our backbone infrastructure with strategic positioning of our data center, a tier 3 data center currently in Abuja, and a Kano data center which is tier 4 designed, that will be launched in maybe in less than a month time. And also we have a presence of a data center at Enugu, and in Lagos we have a co-location facility that can be integrated into the backbone. Combining this infrastructure of data center and the infrastructure, backbone infrastructure, you can also imagine a lot of opportunities that can be tapped upon. Galaxy backbone itself cannot, by its own, deliver value throughout all the areas where we transverse by ourselves. So we want to partner with you, and that is how Galaxy has been positioned by government for private sector to leverage to be able to deliver services. We have a core backbone that transverse different parts of the country, and within a particular state we have a metro network, and within a particular location you have access network that can be connected, which part of them is the ELTE network that can deliver Wi-Fi to a large area of locations. Next slide. So 4G ELTE wireless penetration. In Nigeria, we are still talking about 3G, but Galaxy is already deploying its 4G ELTE. We have several ELTE base stations already, and we are also still rolling out. It provides, as I said, an opportunity for partnership to deepen its connectivity to reach different locations with our wireless technology. GDB has partnered with different resellers in private sector to deliver this service to their customers at a reduced cost. So we have already partnered with several resellers and organizations, and we are still open to partner with more organizations. So, and as I said earlier, we have data center that is state-of-the-art, Tier 3 certified, and also a Tier 4 certified to be launched in Kano. All this provides a lot of opportunities to be leveraged to deliver ICT services in the country. Next slide. Also in area of unified communications, we have also partnered with one of them is New Waves Ecosystem Limited, that we have partnered to deliver indigenous solution that is named Connect. It's a web-based audio and video conferencing application like Zoom that is indigenously developed and can be secured enough for public use and also the private sector. Thank you. So these are our areas of partnering, and we just decided to show an example of them. That's our head of enterprise business group signing a partnership agreement with Chief Executive of New Waves Ecosystem. So we have many of these initiatives and many platforms that is already in place for private sector to leverage. Next slide. In partnering with Galaxy, there is confidence, there is need for us to strengthen confidence in the use of our digital infrastructure. And just as our NDEPS pillar, one of them is soft infrastructure pillar, that is talking about public confidence in the use of digital technologies. These are different certification and award of Galaxy Backbone to show that we are not just operating as a government organization, we are also competing favorably with private sector by having the same certification that are recognized worldwide to attest to the quality of our services and also to ensure the security of information passing through our infrastructure. The first one of them is ISO 27000, which we have earned for almost about 12 years now. As one of the we are the first government agency with such certification of ISO 27000, and we have been renewing it on 3 years basis to assure the security of information on our infrastructure. We also have earned ISO 20000, which is IT Service Management Standard, since 2017. And also one of them is the PCI, Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard Certification from 2019, which can also give assurance to financial sector organizations to host their data on our infrastructure. In 2013, Galaxy was the first place winner of United Nations Public Service Award for promoting all of government approach to technology. And that was based on our onegov.net platform that we established within government. We also own Uptime certification for Tier 3 data center in 2018. And currently, we are going through a business continuity certification. So this is how Galaxy has been positioned by government to own infrastructure that can be leveraged by private sector to deliver services.
Well, the objective of Galaxy Backbone is actually based on the theme of this year's Expo, which is ensuring the efficiency of digital infrastructure, especially as it relates to public-private partnership. So Galaxy Backbone needs to key into this because we play a key role in ensuring digital infrastructure is operating optimally in Nigeria, and is also leveraged by the private sector to deliver services. So the team, we are very passionate about the team, and also it is important to identify with Nigeria organizer to replicate what is being done in other climes, especially when you have GITEX in Dubai and some other program internationally. So we now have a platform that is similar to those abroad to be able to promote our own indigenous initiatives and what government has been doing, especially as related to the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. So this summarizes the reason why Galaxy Backbone has to partner with ICTEL to promote this year Expo.
We are here today at the ICTEL Expo and Exhibition 2022, organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, basically to raise awareness around infrastructure. Galaxy Backbone is the digital infrastructure and shared services provider to both public and private sector organizations. We provide, apart from network communications and data center services, we also provide cybersecurity services. So our goal here is to see how we can partner with some small-scale businesses, some other local ICT companies, so that they can also leverage on our infrastructure, which we have invested in for quite some time right here. So we are really looking forward to seeing how we can partner with most private sector organizations here in Lagos. We have a presence in Lagos, just like we have in Abuja as well, and then in the northern part of the country and the eastern part of the country as well. So we are hoping that we can use this event to meet a lot more people and see how they can leverage on our infrastructure so that we can grow our nation's digital economy.
This is Digivation Network.